Hello and welcome. So recently been kind of slacking on the retro side of things, so I thought I'd correct that. So my last couple of videos are on Mortal Kombat 10. One of them is currently actually still uploading. That game's just been a complete train wreck on the PC. It's just a fucking mess. So I'm going old school, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Saturn. Reason being, I've just been thinking about doing some Saturn videos. I've got another game to play which I've never done a video on before. I've never even played it before. I have done a video on this game before, but it had been one of the old school shitty point the video camera at the point the camera at the TV style. So I thought I'd do it kind of properly this time. And I've been thinking about, I was on eBay last night trying to pick up Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I was having a bit of trading fisticuffs with a seller who wouldn't accept the price that I wanted, which kind of sucks. So we're going to go very easy, and that is that, and then we're going to go into combat. So yeah, I want to pick up Trilogy, like I say, play a bit of the old school 2D stuff. I like Mortal Kombat 10 and I like Mortal Kombat 9, but there's just something about the old school games with the old digitised cameras and shit. Cameras, characters, word beginning with C, different meaning. So yeah. No, I didn't want to fucking pick her. That's it's basically just timed out and picked her, so we're stuck with her now until we die, and then we can change. Yeah, I really like the atmosphere of these old school Mortal Kombat games. I'm thinking pick up Trilogy for the PS1. I can slam it in my PS3. Play it, look really nice, I reckon. And we don't have issues with load screens and stuttering or anything like that on the Sega Saturn, which is cool. I don't really like the backgrounds in Mortal Kombat 10. They're a bit, I don't know, they don't really do it for me. So this game's nice and responsive, we've got good sound, nice moody music, an announcer that really sets the tone for the game. It kind of zips along nicely as well. I was playing Mortal Kombat 1 on the Mega Drive the other day. Because I actually took out, I had nothing set up, but I took out my Saturn, Mega Drive and Super Nintendo and set them up. Yeah, I wanted to play a bit of Mortal Kombat 1, so slammed that in the Mega Drive, played a bit of that. Great game, but it does feel very sluggish in comparison to this port of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Saturn. Bitch. Of course you can pick up okay. You can pick up Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Saturn, but it's one of the rarer games. You're talking silly money for that, like 80 quid probably, so I'd rather pick up the PlayStation version. I'm looking to pay about 8 quid for that, so hopefully I can get my hands on it. I did have it at one point. Can't remember what happened to it, I must have sold it. Got this cool stage here with the robot. Is it Sector? I can't remember his name. But yeah, now we're playing as Scorpion, we're cooking with gas. We've got the old back A shit, yeah, it's still back A. It kind of fucked with the formula for that on Mortal Kombat 10, which I don't like. It's got a, I think you kind of press backwards and then forwards, which obviously doesn't do anything in this game. What else can we do with Scorpion? Yeah, with that bit of teleport, pull a little axe out, slap you upside your head. Very much a game that doesn't really take itself seriously with all the over-the-top exaggerated sound effects and announcements and things. Every time you jump. Get over here! Does it say get over here in this version? No, it doesn't say get over here. That's a bit of a disappointment, but we win as Scorpion because Scorpion rules. I don't like the way that they, in Mortal Kombat 10, they took some of the mystery away from Scorpion by kind of making him like a normal man. That's just kind of weird. I want the mystery. I don't want to see the man behind the mask. See, I don't like human Sub-Zero, who first appeared in Mortal Kombat 3. This being Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the crack with that is that originally they were kind of going for a different direction with the characters, allegedly. A lot of people say that the reason why some of the favourites are missing from this game, I think Scorpion was originally missing from Mortal Kombat 3, was basically because the game was rushed to kind of, for the release to coincide with the release of the movie. Bouts don't seem to last very long in this this particular Mortal Kombat game. I don't know any finishing moves, so I'll just stab at buttons and not do a fatality. The Mortal Kombat trilogy, you've got like the multi-layered levels. I don't think there's any in this game. I want Mortal Kombat trilogy, it's fucking cool. Love the ridiculous Bruce Lee impersonations from Liu Kang as well. Yeah.
Scorpion wins.
Yeah, Scorpion. It's just a cool name. Music in the newer games has never really done anything for me. I think they kind of lost the way a bit with the kind of the overall atmosphere in general, really. Shit more. Oh, there we go. There's that bitch she was playing as earlier. Loading. Yeah. What the fuck was that move? Shit. Pummeling my ass. Fuck off, bitch. Suck my teleport. Jesus. I do remember, well, I think one of the reasons why I really like the original Mortal Kombat game, oh, we do have layered backgrounds, multi-level, whatever you want to call it. One of the reasons why I really like the first Mortal Kombat game is is that when you put it on easy mode, it is really easy. Like Mortal Kombat 2, the fucking computer counter attacks or blocks every fucking special move that you do. It just makes the special moves pointless, and you just end up doing a sweep constantly, and that's how you kind of beat the game, which kind of sucks. This game obviously as well is more difficult than the first game on the easiest mode. Actually, fuck it. I was going for fucking Reptile. It's annoying how there's no countdown timer. I mean, who thought that was a good idea? No countdown timer to tell you how long you've got to pick your character. It's not a fucking arcade machine, it shouldn't matter anyway. Goddamn home console motherfucking ports. Sonya Blade just fucking does my knowledge. I mean, what's with this terrible fucking outfit that she's wearing? What the fuck is that? Looks like some special agent, fucking military bitch, but she just looks a twat. At least I beat her for one round. Should get a Saturn emulator again for my PC. I should download one just so I can see the visuals a bit crisper. Because this TV that I have to play on shit. 'Cause my usual TV it can't support the lower resolution of the, I guess, 32-bit. And lower consoles. Handles the N64 fine. It's just Saturn, PlayStation. Well, I don't know about PlayStation, but yeah, sucks with them all. Doesn't support them low resolutions through HDMI. Don't get me wrong, I can connect the consoles and play them on my TV. It's just when it comes to recording and I have to send the resolutions through HDMI that it doesn't work. Just a poor Goro. Goro with a smelly pussy. Get out of my face. Yeah, spam me over some fucking light beam things. Yeah. If there was such thing as a cheapality, then that would have been a cheapality. Spamming them with the same move constantly. What's E? It's like test your might or something. Pardon me, I'm drinking beer while I'm making this video. Why not? Got gas. Endurance round. Oh yeah, I remember these. Where you fight two characters. It'll be very fucking hard. Animation is nice in this Saturn version. I'm not sure how this stacks up against the PlayStation version of the same game. But obviously there is a Mega Drive and Super Nintendo version as well. I remember the Super Nintendo version, I think somebody commented about this recently because I said I think they didn't actually understand, they didn't listen to everything that I said. At some point I will have said that the Super Nintendo version of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is sort of like the definitive version. And here we go, fatality to kill me. And the reason is it has extra characters, so I don't know whether some of them are secret, but I think it might have more characters than Mortal Kombat Trilogy. But kind of whoever it was commenting, just instantly, as soon as I like opened my mouth halfway through a sentence or something in the video, they were like, "How can the Super Nintendo version have the best graphics?" And I wasn't saying it had the best graphics. I was saying it had more characters, but they weren't hanging around for that shit. I've actually picked Kung Lao then. It hasn't timed out on me, don't worry. So yeah, I've kind of bitten the Mortal Kombat bug, and I want to get all the PS2, Xbox era games as well. The only one I've owned was Deadly Alliance. I really like that game. I like the quest mode on it. I thought that was cool. Yeah. Funny how he throws his hat and then it just reappears. I would say as if by magic, but clearly it is actually magic because this is Mortal Kombat. Alright, beat that pussy. Oh, it's got no fucking... got no energy left though. Sweep him like it's Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, and he got me. Bastard. Imagine how cool it would be to actually own Mortal Kombat. Like any of the Mortal Kombat games actually in the arcade cabinet form. That would be amazing. And yes, before somebody comments, yes, I know you can emulate it, but I'm not saying I want to play the arcade version. I want to have an arcade cabinet. It's a completely different thing. Whole different kettle of fish. I'm gonna get beaten again. Spam him, spam him, spam him. The earlier games, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, it was a lot easier to keep the enemy in the same place. Once you actually sweep them, they didn't react, they didn't get up as quickly, and you could just spam them in that way. You can't really do that in this game. It's kind of like something that they seem to have fixed. So I'm going to go one more, use my last credit, one more go. I'm going to go Scorpion this time, again. This is my favourite character. I'm going to spam him with the old spear, come over here, get over here, whatever you want to call it, attack, and hopefully win. If not, video over. So far my spamming is working. And I was about to say Kung Lao, Liu Kang has not got a hit on me, but now he has. It says prepare for next fight. Clearly that's just a ploy to allow the game to load the character from the disc into memory. That's sweet there. Yeah, whoopsie. And that's your lot. Scorpion rules, man. Nice. Oh, what? 3 fucking rounds, man. It's outrageous. Come on. Problem I'm having when I'm doing my special moves is this. The Saturn gamepad isn't the most responsive. What is it, like 20 years later now? It's kind of annoying. It's not the best, but oop, missed him. back. Sweep. Get out of there. Fucking. Seems like if you sweep your opponent, you're just setting yourself up for a counter attack in this game. Oh shit. Get him! No! Oh, goddamn counter attacks. So it's down to the final round. Here we go. It's 1-1. So Liu Kang's a lot easier to whoop his ass than Smoke. Yeah, look at that. It's Liu Kang owned without a hit. Now I've got a fighting chance against Smoke. Alright, got one hit in. I'm going to try and keep away from him. And he fucking teleports, doesn't he? Just doesn't say that. Cocksucker. Stop jumping, you fucking prick. Fuck's sake. Just fucking sweep him. Does feel very tactical, this game. Oh, fucking cunt! And just to insult me, he loading fatality, babality. Sega Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Saturn. Currently a lot more pleasurable to play than the PC version of Mortal Kombat 10 because you can actually play it with no issues. Stick the disc in, start it up, it works. That's the beauty with the old school gaming systems. Highly recommended game, decent version of it, and on to the next game.